Hi, my name is Stephanie Osborne, and I have Diastasis Recti. That is, if you're not familiar with it, it is an abnormal separation of the abdominal muscles. So, like, normally you've got that six-pack line, your muscles come together like this. But when you have babies or you have excess weight or there's just a lot of internal abdominal pressure for some reason, because it can happen to men, it can happen to children. Most often it happens to women when they have babies, but the abdominal muscles stretch and pull apart. And after babies, it should come back together and fit back together nicely. But for many of us, it doesn't. So we have to fight to get it back. You can. There are some severe cases that do require surgery, but with nutrition and exercise, you can get it back. You just have to rehab it and start out very gently, but you can do it. So this honestly isn't a program I would recommend starting with if you have diastasis recti and you haven't started rehab of any kind, or if you are newly postpartum. It's not one that I would recommend first. Like 21 day fix was awesome. That is like my go-to new mom workout. That's what I recommend to all of my new mom clients. But I know there are some in here who just couldn't wait, and 80 Day Obsession, there's this huge hype, and it is an awesome program. And the nutrition, like, you can't beat the nutrition in these programs. So for you guys, whether you are newly postpartum, I will give you tips on how to do the exercises safely. And if you are not newly postpartum, but you have DR, or maybe you didn't know you had it and you've been doing push-ups and crunches all along and can't, for the life of you, figure out why your belly isn't changing, or it's actually getting worse, this is why. I will show you how to do the exercises more gently so that we can start that healing process and make your core strong again. And a lot of it comes from the underlying tissue, the transverse abdominis, which Autumn is great at working. Like, almost all the exercises make the transverse abdominals work. It's awesome. Okay, so I've mentioned the book. Did I? I can't remember now. This is like my holy grail of DR. It's an awesome book. Katy Bowman. Go look it up on Amazon and order it. Study it, devour it, do everything you can, because the base exercises in here and the fundamentals of understanding DR, they will change your world. Okay, so a lot of the exercises that we're doing in 80 Day Obsession, actually I only have 8 written down that really need true modifications. A lot of them include the sliders and planks. And the exercises that you should never, ever, ever do if you're just starting to get fit after finding out that you have DR. Anything prone, so your planks, your push-ups, they're a no-no, okay? They need to be heavily modified until your abdominis rectus can support all the pressure from inside. If you're just going straight out, it's not going to be able to support. It'll push the muscles even further apart. So we need to be safe and we need to be sensible about how we do these workouts. All right, and I know Autumn would agree with me. I know she said she doesn't recommend this for pregnant moms or newly postpartum moms. Like, you've got to have that baseline fitness before starting into this program. Here we go. The first one I have down is the lateral bear crawls. Really, plank position, putting a lot of force on your belly. Now, it is a great core exercise, but for someone whose abdominals are already separated, it puts a lot of pressure there. So this is what it is, right? You got the bands on your arms, you're going side to side. I don't want you to do that. I want you, I'll show you those in a minute. I want you to get a chair. Actually, Julie Voris, when she was the modifier in Sean Week, turned me onto the chair, and I have had a love affair with my chair ever since. Like, the chair is the best workout partner you can have. So grab a chair and bring it in. So your bear crawls, you may not even do a full bear crawl. You can do like step side to side, and that's still gonna make these muscles contract and work. Okay, so side to side. You can even do just straight up and back. But going flat on the floor and doing the bear crawls, it's not going to do you any favors if your abdominals are separated. So please be safe and sensible. And the next one I have down are the spider loops. For these, she's got a green band. Well, I used a green band last time. So you get your band on. And mine's already rolling. That's awesome. Oh, because it's not strong enough. My legs got stronger since I did this last. I'm going to change it. We're going blue. That is so much better. Okay, so spider loops. She's got you on the floor doing these, but I want you to use your new favorite partner, the chair. So your spider loops, you're going to come up and back. Up and back. It's just like you would do on the floor, but with a chair. Right? Awesome. Okay, the next one. The boat pose lat pull. This one I will use a green. Okay, so boat pose. Oh, I should move back for you. Boat pose has you in your boat, in your boat with your lat pull. For those of us with DR and weaker abs, that's not going to work. Follow Carrie and put your feet on the ground, okay? They don't need to be up in the air to make this work for your abs. Just come on and down. Just the act of leaning back is going to engage the muscles. It's going to make them work. So you don't need to go that far. The next one, chest fly with leg lift. Okay, I'm going to pretend I have weights. I'm going to use my blue band. Because we know by now, my legs are stronger. Okay, pretending I have weights. Getting farther and farther back here. And we have a friend. Hi. She loves to visit when I'm on the floor. Okay, so chest fly leg lifts. So you've got your fly, right? You know your flies. And Autumn has us going all the way down. Okay, if you have DR and you are going all the way down, you're going to notice that your belly domes up when your legs go down because your abs are not strong enough to support that motion. So what you can do is just keep your hands on your abs for a few moves and see how far your legs can go down. Like for me, it's about right there. And then pull back up. It doesn't matter if it's here. It really doesn't. This motion is still going to engage the abs. Like, seriously, if you do anything, it will help engage the abs. It's better than sitting on the couch doing nothing. Okay, so, and then you got to get that chest fly in there with it. And I love Autumn's tip of pulling your pelvic bone to your nose. That really helps you keep your lower back pressed into the ground and keeps the front that much safer. All right. Next one is, the C curve crunch with weights at 90. So I will grab a weight. I'm just going to grab a 5. I can do 10s, but it's here. Okay, so C crunch at 90. Again, you don't have to go all the way back. Just go, you're starting up here, right? You've got the curl and then lower back. And again, It doesn't matter how far back you go, even just going back a little bit engages the abdominals, and it's going to make them stronger. So next week, you can go farther, but do it safely and slowly, because the last thing you want is to re-injure yourself. So back and pull up. All right. And those were all on total body core on Mondays. So on to Thursday's AAA. I hate the sliders. I'm just gonna put it out there. I hate the sliders because of DR. I'm sure if I were healed all the way, I would love them, but they are not my friend. The chair is my friend, and the chair makes the sliders doable. So the frog slides. You're gonna grab your slides. And with the frog slides, she has you bringing both legs up and then out, right? Okay, my abs will not do that, all right? Many DR abs will not do that. So what you need to do, bring them in one at a time and go out. One at a time, out together. One at a time, out together. And you can alternate which leg comes up first, or you can do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. Whatever way to make it work. Got it? Okay. The next one is the weighted ab sit-up. This is one. Sit-ups are never recommended for DR, ever. Crunches, unless you close your gap all the way, crunches are the only thing that you're gonna do. And even crunches, you need to get that baseline built before doing crunches, because otherwise that belly's gonna dome up and keep those abs pushed apart. Okay, so the weighted ab sit-ups. Put your weight here, and in the video she goes all the way back and up. I think Carrie even stops. She doesn't go all the way down. So follow Carrie and just keep modifying. Again, it doesn't matter how far back you go, because the actual motion of moving back engages the abdominals, and they're working. So go back as far as is comfortable to you, or feel that belly. If you feel it doming out, don't do it. Take a step back and shorten the motion. It can just be a little pelvic tilt in a crunch, seated crunch position. It still works the abs. You just want to be safe. I don't want to see anybody injured. Okay, and the last one is knee tucks. So with the knee tucks, it is the same thing as with the frog sliders. All right, you just come in one at a time. You may not feel like you're working as hard because you're not pulling both in. Just do more of them. You can also try putting your hands farther up on the chair and really using your body to pull you up. Really leaning forward over those hands to use your arms and help your ab pull you up. Okay, I think that does it for the modifications. Because yes, leg day, which I love today, it's my favorite, didn't have any, and neither does booty. So that does it for modifications for phase 1. Again, and I know Autumn would agree with me, we want safety and we don't want anybody to be injured. So while you're doing these exercises, listen to your body, okay? I just want you to be very conscious and aware of each muscle as it's working, which is hard at first, but by 2 weeks in, you guys should be feeling the muscles as they work and being able to tell which one is firing. My last tip, push-ups. With any push-ups you do, start high. So whether you're on the chair, you can modify on the chair, do your push-ups. For tricep push-ups, I mean, it's doable. So get your chair, your new favorite workout partner, and have it help you do your push-ups if you don't want to be on your knees. Actually, if you're just starting out with DR, I recommend the chair. If you've been working out for a while, you've rehabbed your core a little bit, you know what's going on, you know the signs of when you're pushing it too far, you can go ahead and do push-ups on the floor, on your knees. And it's just, I mean, there is no shame in girly push-ups. There's no such thing as a girly push-up. It's a safety push-up, and it's just to help protect you. Like, I don't know if I will ever do a full push-up again, and I honestly don't care. I just really don't. As long as I am healthy and I don't injure myself, I am fully happy modifying on my knees for the rest of my life. Maybe one day I will be able to do a full push-up, and I will continue to test myself to see if I can. But again, I'm not going to ignore signs of that doesn't feel good, or ooh, that tweaked, or, you know, the signs of I'm about to get injured. Just listen to your body, listen for those signs. A couple people did ask me about a binder. So I'll show you the one I have. Although when I got my binder 2 years ago now, they didn't have nearly the options that are out there on Amazon. So mine is very corset style. And you will see these advertised as like slimming waist trainers. You know, wear them all day and you'll get a slim waist in like 2 days. It's bullshit. Okay. So this is my waist trainer. It just goes around under my shirt, of course, but just goes around. Do I have it back? Nope. Just goes around and clips in, and you do that all the way up. There's one on Amazon that I just found because I went to look for this on there to find a link, and there's one I like better. It wraps around and it has Velcro, so you can make it tighter or looser depending on what you need. And that one I think I may actually be ordering. So I'll put that link in the comments below. But with this has been a great one. All it does is support me while I'm doing workouts. So when I felt good enough to start doing more intense workouts, I got this, and it just helped support everything and make sure that my posture and my alignment was good throughout the workout. But you will see them advertised as the fad, kitschy, use this to have a slim belly, use these to get that hourglass shape. Don't listen to that. Don't buy into that. It is strictly for working out. I don't wear it any other time during the day. Don't wear it while I sleep. You don't need to. That is actually creating more pressure on the abdomen. It could actually make it worse. So, waist trainers only for workout time. Good, as long as we have that covered. You could also use, I got that because my DR is high up on my belly. It's above my belly button, which is, I guess, a more uncommon type. Most of it is either belly button or below, but my separation, and therefore the larger part of my belly, is above the belly button, which makes it look like I have an alien in my belly because babies don't even grow there. So yeah, so that's why I got this one, as opposed to one that would be lower on the waist. Yeah, that does it. I hope that was helpful. I know it got quite long, but I hope it helps somebody. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And let's rock this 80 days.